Hey guys, and welcome back to Quill Penguin Imagine. So, we can now continue the Waddle on party because apparently in the first video there were a lot of bugs. Thankfully, it has been confirmed to be fixed, so now we can finish the party. Let's do what we couldn't do before. First of all, we were stuck when entering the tube because we couldn't transform into a puffle at the time. Now we can transform into a puffle via this menu. For the sake of this video, we will be going with the gold puffle. Now, let's head on in. And oh boy, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Look at this massive tube, man. This is super cool. So my mouse cursor will cooperate with me. There we go. Bonza, you found the Puffle Play Zone, mate. You can show off your prized pet on the left and feed them on the right. Check out your memory book for a shiny new pin. There we go. That is super cool, man. That is super cool. God, dude, this looks awesome. Oh yeah, we can actually collect the pin now. Mainly because we made our way here. The Puffles pin, and the Puffle poster. So that is super cool. So now we can respectively go ahead and, well, I guess explore this. So now we can make our way to the Puffle show. We have the mini polka dot puffle. Hat, to be specific. Should have been more clear. Now, we do have another item over here, being specifically the polka dot puffle hat. We also have a background over here, being the first prize puffle background. That's super cool. And that's mainly all you can do in this room outside of, well, right here, but since this is, of course, a puffle creature, we can't do this. So we'll leave for the time being. Well, that's what I would have said if puffle feeding wasn't here. That's right, puffle feeding is here. Which is super cool. I'm not sure. Are we able to do this? Okay, cool. So we are able to do this as a puffle. Okay. Let's just spam this for no god dang reason. I don't know, man. Just doing whatever I possibly can at this point. But nope, I think that's literally everything you can do in the Puffle Play Zone. So, let's get out of here now. Because I think that's everything we can do here for the most part. So previously we weren't able to play any of the games here. I can confirm that is a reality now. If, as you can see, we can now play the fair games respectively. I won't go through all of them since, of course, there are so freaking many of them. But, good to know that we can actually play this thing now. Another thing we weren't able to collect earlier was this hat, or this pin. The party hat pin. Now, there's another thing we need to do, which is talk to Sensei. Heading up to the dojo, we need to head on inside because Sensei is right over here. After a fierce fight with many tribulations, Tusk and I made up. But if you must fight, his cave will remain open to battle for fun. Thank you, Grasshopper, for all your dedication. Ninja through and through. Okay, now we can go ahead, head on in here, and collect the pins. The Sensei pin, and the Elemental Balance background. That is super cool. With all that being said, we need to collect the remainder of these pins. Since we already played Snow Trucker in the original video, I will go ahead and clear this part real quick off camera. This wasn't a thing before. But we can go ahead and collect the Golden Game Pin. Now, we still need to do the credit one. Well, we already did, but we need to still collect the pin. 1 second, because we gotta watch this again. Okay, I can definitely tell you, this did not pop up before. So we can officially go back into the memory book and collect the last remaining award, the Igloo Party Pin. Or at least I think that's the last one. Oh, never mind. There's one more, being the Migrator Pin. So now we can confirm that we basically have every single pin here except for this one, because for some reason we have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Now, with all those pins out of the way, we can go ahead and head into here, because if you may notice, we have a ton of puzzles we can adopt. It's not just transformations in this party. We can also go to the pet shop to adopt the puzzles that are featured there. We can also go to the puzzle wilds to adopt any of the puzzles featured there as well. We can also adopt all the other puzzles that are exclusive to certain parties. Now, obviously, we have the transformation section. As we saw earlier, we have a ton of puzzles we can transform into, which is practically every single one of them. Since we're already in the gold puzzle, we don't need to do this again. However, there are far more than you realize. Heading on to the next one, we have all of the Halloween transformations that we saw back in October 2024. And yes, that includes all the secret transformations from that party as well. Which, to be honest with you, is super freaking cool. So yes, we have all of the transformations from that original party a good 6 months ago. So yes, we can confirm all of this is legit. On the next page, we have all the holiday party transformations, including one of the ones from the Frozen party. Which is actually pretty freaking crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we have Marshmallow, for example. We can transform to this guy. Other examples can be the Frostbite. This guy. He's freaking awesome. And if that wasn't enough, on the next page after we have all the Medieval Party transformations. Which yes, means we can transform to this guy. That's right. Even the dragon. Oh, but we're still not done. We have all the prehistoric party transformations. Like the Triceratops, for example. Transform. See? As you can see, well, actually not just yet. Okay, none of those are apparently working. The prehistoric ones. Our last set of transformations are just a bunch of random ones, like the Puffle from the Club Penguin Improvement Project. Seriously, that's awesome that they include that thing in here. Seriously, that is amazing. We also have the orange Puffle car, which mainly is right here. It's pretty cool, I'm not going to personally lie. Seriously, that's super cool. And of course, we can now forget about the toy penguin transformation that we saw back at the Future Fair back in February 2025. So yes, all of them are here. Yes, I'm referring to this too. It's all here. And oh boy, it is fun! Yep, practically every fair game you possibly can think of is here too. So, just thought I'd make that clear. Oh boy, the sky is different too. Oh boy, that's awesome. But that's all I really need to show you. Never mind, it ended up crashing the whole game. I think we've covered everything here. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Club Penguin Imagine. This was very fun. And oh boy, this party is way better than it was earlier. With all that said, guys, comment down below if I missed anything else. With all that being said, I'll see you next time.